This is a place.
This is the place?
This is a place. We want to talk about. This is a place.
Welcome to this week's episode of This is a Place podcast. My name is Nate.
My name is Brandon.
My name is Matt.
And happy National Sugar Cookie Day.
Oh, I love sugar cookies.
Me too. Does anybody not like sugar cookies?
Yeah, a lot of people
psychos aren't there.
I love the Toll House cookies, even though I know they're really not that great. For some reason, I'm very nostalgic for them, and I love them so much.
So you mean they're not that great quality, or they're not that great for you? Because I don't think there's anyone arguing that any sugar cookie, Toll House or any other brand, is good for you.
Oh, quality.
Okay.
Yeah, like taste. But I love them. You know who had a really good sugar cookie? Dang, never mind. I can't even remember. Man, we used to get them and they were so good and they were hard. And like the frosting on it was hard too.
Like the grandma's?
Oh.
No, it wasn't a soda shop. I think it was like Zupa's or something.
I know.
It had like a
Oh, okay. Zupa's?
And so it was almost like a glaze. It looked like frosting. It was more like a glaze.
It's kind of like a drier sugar cookie.
Yeah.
Who makes those?
It's very good. I feel like it was some restaurant we would go to get them in high school. And it was like Great Harvest or Zupa's or something like that. But yeah, we have sugar cookies almost always at my house. Colton loves them. He calls them a pink cookie. Will you give me a pink cookie? Even if they're not pink, that's what he still calls them. So
I made sugar cookie bars for the 4th of July.
how were they?
They were quite delicious.
Maybe you'll have to make some of those for my birthday party.
Your birthday party? Yeah.
Yeah.
You having a birthday party? Awkward.
It's costing a lot of money, so we're not able to invite everybody. Tentatively. I always have a birthday party.
Tentatively. Speaking of 4th of July, how was everybody's 4th of July?
I was in Kanab.
Kanab?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you in Kanab?
We went down to my brother-in-law's family's cabin near Zines. And they went down a few days before. We had to stick around for some activities for the morning of the 4th. So we went down the afternoon. And they hung out in Kanab all day. They went to the parade in the morning and they literally were in Kanab all day long. I'm like, that would be exhausting. Can't believe they did it. And then we got there probably an hour or so before they did their fireworks. And everybody's in the park just listening to a band play cover songs and some of the original songs. Then they let out the fireworks. It's kind of cool. I've never been to Kanab before, so.
I don't think I have either.
I've never been.
I don't even know where Kanab is. Kind of far, right?
It's probably 4.5, 5 hour drive from here.
I just Googled it and it says Kanab is permanently closed.
Because
Oh, yeah.
July's over.
So it's only open for the 4th of July.
Yep. Subway and everything only opens up on the 4th of July. I was kind of like surprised how big of a town Kanab was. It's a small town, but how big it was compared to all the other small towns in that area. Like they had more gas stations, hotels. They had a lot of hotels down there. I'm like, what do they? Something has to draw people to Kanab to warrant the need for that many hotels that they had.
Is it like close to Moab? Or am I just associating it because Kanab, Moab?
I don't know. Pull it up on the map.
Look it up.
Look it up. Send it to the internet.
He can't look it up. It's closed. Permanently closed.
Permanently closed.
Yeah, it's probably just a name association.
Obviously, it's pretty close to.
It's not close at all to Moab.
the coral pink sand dunes.
Dang,
One
it's way
time.
far down there. So it's closer to Zion.
Yeah. I mean, it was
Dang.
it's like 45 minutes away from their ranch, and their ranch is like pretty close to Zion's entrance.
It's almost not even Utah.
Almost not.
I mean, just a couple more 20 paces south and you're in Arizona.
That's a good point. Maybe we should have kept going just to cross the border.
So you had a good 4th of July, Matt.
Yeah, went to the zoo. I thought it was going to be crowded. Me and my wife were worried. We had some family in town, and their kids are similar in age to my kids. So we spent a lot of time with them, and we went to the zoo, and it was a lot of fun. Not crowded at all. I got some Cookie Monster Dippin' Dots. They were terrific. And then I helped someone finish their cotton candy Dippin' Dots, which I'd never had, and those were terrific. And then, yeah, we got some fast food for lunch. I got Wendy's. I did not get Wendy's. I got Taco Bell. And it was not good. I'm sorry to report that. So I think
Off of Taco Bell.
taking a break, I was very disappointed. I get it all the time, and it's very consistent. It was not good at all this time. So, but then we did some fireworks at my house at night, like the $35 grocery store pack with just filled with fountains, and they sucked. They were not good at all. They'd last like 15 seconds. So
That's kind of a long time.
I'd say it's pretty average time. They're yeah. I would light one off and like walk back and it would go and I'd turn around and it'd be done. So that was my 4th.
Mine was good too. Went to Murray
Nobody
Park.
asked.
Watch fireworks.
One more comment about Kanab that I thought
Okay.
was interesting
Okay.
that you don't really see here in the valley. Everybody was walking around the park with their arms holding an aerial firework thing. Those like $30, $40. So people in the park were just like letting off their own fireworks. I'm like, I don't understand. Like, is this a competition to see who can buy the most air? So before the fireworks started going off, people were letting off their own fireworks the whole time, like within the park. So I found that very intriguing that people were spending money on something they're just going to get for free in 2 seconds from the city.
And the fact that they're just doing it in the park and everyone's
Yeah.
okay with it.
Yeah, my brother-in-law was like, oh, it was like last year because it's kind of their new tradition for last few years. First time us going down there with them. He says somebody's letting him off like 2 feet from them in the side of the park. Like there's thousands of people in this park, and then they're just like, I mean, can you imagine that thing tipped over and choo choo. Did you guys hear, like, wasn't there like a city firework display in Florida that lightning hit the display and they all went off?
I don't know.
Before the event happened. So they're like, oh, just enjoy the show with the concert and everything else because the fireworks are now gone. Anyways, moving on.
There's a Domino's that had a fireworks show.
Oh my goodness.
A little
So
scary.
what happened?
I think someone drove through it and it caused some kind of a gas leak.
Like somebody ran into the building?
That's what I heard.
Okay.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
It's a pretty
Was
cool
everybody
video.
out of the building?
Yeah.
Okay,
There's someone
good.
in a car nearby that got minor injuries, I think, but nobody was severely hurt or
Okay.
blowed up.
They could have been.
Was that on the 4th of July?
Technically, I think that was the 5th,
Okay.
the day after.
Cool video, either way. You know.
Yeah.
That's the second pizza place that's gone up in flames, at least this year. Because there was also the Papa John's in Kearns that caught on fire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
I wonder if there's some conspiracy of why they're trying to get rid of all the
It's
pizza
Chick-fil-A.
places.
It's Chick-fil-A.
We have another pizza gate.
It's the only logical explanation.
The Chick-fil-A is not open on Sunday, so they have that time to plan.
We're going to talk about Lagoon today because that's what we're doing all summer. And it's a riveting episode. But Matt, before we get into it, said he wanted to give us a park update. So
Yeah.
go ahead, Matt.
This was exciting. Last time I was at Lagoon, I noticed something in the park that triggered this episode, but I won't spoil it yet. Anyway, I went to the district, rode a few of those rides, 2 of them, because nobody's riding the third one. The helicopters is just empty all the time.
Really?
Yeah, nobody's riding that.
Can you ride it? Adults
I
can ride it?
I think so,
I mean, you went on it?
but no.
Oh,
I rode
okay.
the other 2.
Is it supposed to be like a kiddie ride?
It is. They lifted it up from Kittyland and moved it there and just repainted it.
did-
Oh.
And they replaced that spot with a building. They added a building. They added onto the building there. Anyway, we're getting off track. Walking back from the district, heading towards over by Tidal Wave, I noticed that the swings were going, and they had body bags in them. That sounds wrong, but that's the body.
Oh, that hurt.
They're preparing for Frightmares.
They
Finally
put those
listening to
like
us.
weights in there that simulate bodies, so they can run it.
Dummies.
And yeah, so then I checked Lagoon history because last time we reported on it, Lagoon History Project said that Lagoon announced in a Facebook comment that it was not going to open this year because they needed parts. But apparently that's changed potentially, and they're still trying to get it running this season. So there is hope for the Lagoon swings. Turn of the century.
Are you willing to be the first guinea pig to try it with a real human?
Yeah.
Not
I
just a
think
body
so.
bag?
I mean, when you're riding a ride like that, who hasn't thought like, what would happen if my swing just flew off right now? Who hasn't thought that?
You really hope that when you fly off, you're going towards the water.
Yeah.
That would be the hope.
Would it be, though?
Maybe it wouldn't be.
Maybe not.
Where's you want to go flying towards the train, Brandon?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't want to go in the water. I'll tell you that.
Well, your chance of survival would probably higher. if
It's
you go in the water.
probably safer, but
Your grossed out moment would be worse in the water, but I think you would survive.
That's true. That's true. All right, I'm
Keep your
convinced.
mouth closed.
Well, I'd be going, ah!
You would end up dying just a slower death from the diseases you get from the water.
Yeah, it probably has like a. Do you think it has a brain-eating amoeba in there?
That's what I was just thinking. Probably.
Maybe you would die if you went in the water more
Or
than if
maybe
you went
you
on
turn
the
in... Sorry. Maybe
Turn
you
to a
turn
zombie?
like superhero.
a superhero,
Yeah,
Captain Algae Bloom.
something. You got some powers.
It seems to be going only 1 out of 2 ways, so we should drink the water and see what happens. You're either going to be a zombie or you're going to be a superhero.
That's a decent risk right there.
You're oldest out of all of us, Nate, so you live the longest. We'll let you
You've had a
give
good
shot.
long life, Nate.
Would your kids miss you that much?
I don't think they know I was even gone.
Well, you would be
Yeah.
missed here.
There's like, Dad's playing a lot of pickleball lately.
He's got to be on some pickleball tour or something.
All right. Well, let's get into the episode. Matt presented this one because it's one he really wants to talk about. So we're just gonna roll with it.
Yeah,
Tell us
Yeah,
what we're talking about today,
I
Matt.
spotted it. Last time I was at Lagoon, I was in the line for Terror Ride and was just looking around and noticed that there are Terror Ride themed garbage cans. And pulled my phone out, took a picture, sent it to Brandon and Nate. And then I noticed right next to it are Terror Ride themed benches. And I was like freaking out. So I take a picture of the benches and I start looking around, and there are themed garbage cans all around that I'd never noticed before. These Terror Ride ones were really new, confirmed on YouTube by a famous Lagoon YouTuber that I met. But anyway, yeah, so then throughout the day, I just kept taking pictures of garbage cans and benches and sending them to Brandon and Nate. The Terror Ride, honestly, was probably my favorite one. The colors were great. It's black, and then each letter matches the color of the Terror Ride colors. So,
Yes.
and there's like a little skull on it.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, it's a skull in the middle for the O. Tarot rad.
Yep. So I was pretty pumped about that. So yeah, I ended up I sent pictures for Terror Ride, the new candy store.
Peacock Parlor.
Yep, Peacock Parlor, which that outdoor patio is done, so you can eat there now.
In the
The
district.
district had them, and yeah, I think that was all that I noticed. But I need to start looking around, knowing that they exist. I just realized I'm searching Homeboys. I was like scrolling forever. I'm like, I know I sent those pictures, and I cannot find them. Wrong group.
So is this? I mean, you didn't look very closely, but do we think there's benches for Primordial or Cannonball?
I'm guessing so. Maybe not benches, but garbage cans. Now I really need to look for them. So maybe this is a quest for our listeners to start looking at the garbage cans.
I will say the Peacock one looks like copyright infringement.
NBC.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
how else?
they have a streaming service called Peacock. I mean, you can't. Can you copyright the name Peacock? Maybe not. It's there's definitely precedent for it being at Lagoon, but that image is just very much NBC.
I will say, looking at the pictures of Terror Ride, I would be willing to give up my season pass to go in there and try to steal one of those garbage cans.
Really?
Yeah. It's very
You-
nice.
You wouldn't give up your season pass. You'd probably give up your freedom and ability to ever go to Lagoon.
He's like,
again.
no, police officer. I only said season pass.
They'd
and they
probably accuse me as
take you
being
right
a
to the
German
Lagoon
spy.
jail. Yeah, there you go.
I'd be the German spy for the year.
Disneyland has a lagoon. Disneyland has a lagoon. Disneyland has jail. Do you think Lagoon has jail outside of the jail in Pioneer Village?
No.
They just put you in a stuffy office. All the police come.
Probably something. Yeah, they got to have some room or something they can put you in.
Those punk kids.
Do they have undercover operatives at Lagoon?
Oh, that's a good question. I will say one time I was at Disneyland and we were sitting over by Jungle Cruise and there was this random bag next to us, and out of nowhere, this guy walked right up to us, blended right in with the crowd. He goes, "Is this your bag?" And we're like, "No." And then I noticed he had an earpiece in. So he
Ooh.
does some talking, and all of a sudden, people out of nowhere that were dressed in normal clothes, did not have any badges or any sign that they worked for Disneyland, came in, surrounded the bag. So yeah, there's like secret security there. That's a good question if Lagoon has it. My guess is not.
I don't even know if I've seen. I think they do. I think maybe they have to have some kind of security, some kind of force there. Maybe they're not blending in with
Well,
the
they
crowd.
have. I think they a lot of times have during the busy times. They hire cops to come walk the park. And I
Yeah.
know you've seen the guys in the big security jackets too. So, but I don't know if they really is there a need at Lagoon for undercover? Like
I'm
they
sure there
do.
is. If
Like you know how stores will have the shopper guy or whatever. The what do you call them?
loss prevention.
Loss prevention people. And they follow me around a lot because I look suspicious when I'm looking for deals. So because I look like I'm on a hunt for something.
You
So-
may not be stealing stuff, but it still is a form of loss prevention anytime you go into the store.
Exactly. So that's
He's gonna find an exploit. I know he is.
please leave some of the clearance for the other people. Thank you.
That'd be interesting. Yeah, I mean, my assumption is there's got to be some kind of a presence there that we don't see. You know, because there's always got to be careful. You know, you never know when there's
I don't know. That's a
another
good
German
question.
spy, like you said, Matt.
But I would lean towards no. Not we'd probably hear stories or have heard a story.
You know, there's
Somebody
not
might.
a lot of crazy stuff you hear happening at Lagoon.
There's a lot of crazy people, just not a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah, but that's all built into, you know, they already assume that's going to happen. There's going to be some crazy Utah rednecks there causing some kind of a ruckus.
Teenagers.
I think I saw a video of somebody getting banned recently, actually.
At Lagoon?
I
Yeah.
think you shared it with us. I can't remember what she did, and
She tried to go back the next day. She had
yeah, they
passes.
escorted her out, and she went back the next day.
Yeah.
Oh, is this the one who said you just lost millions of dollars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one?
Me and my family. You've just cost us, or you just lost millions of dollars. Yeah.
If it was me, I'd just be up front and be like, I come here once a year. You're not missing out on much.
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk about you on my podcast anymore. I'm not going to devote a whole summer to you now. But anyway, things like that. I mean, the fact that she was able to sneak back in, but they did catch her. So there's something that they're.
She scanned her pass probably to get in.
Is that it? I mean,
And then
yeah,
the system was like,
no,
this person shouldn't be here.
but she got
But they're
in.
not gonna have the teenager be like, oh, I'm sorry, you can't come in.
That's true. But they were
That's
able to
probably
track
like-
her down and find her, though. That's the thing. So
Yeah.
I guess my argument is there's enough there. You can't get away with shenanigans at Lagoon. So don't try it. They'll find you.
That's right.
And that goes back to the trash cans, Matt. I wouldn't try stealing a trash can
Or bench.
or bench. Bench, definitely not a bench. Those things are bolted in. Aren't the trash cans
Yeah.
bolted into?
The trash cans are bolted in. Yeah. I know we want to, we have a few other topics along the trash cans, but Nate, we should revisit our Frightmares trash can story.
Our Frightmares one?
Do you remember when we were eating Taco Bell?
Oh, I'm like, oh, wait, yes. Where the guy was taking out the trash with no gloves on and sticking his hands down into the trash to like, was he removing stuff out of the trash
Yeah.
rather than like just change the bag out? He was taking stuff out of the trash with no gloves or anything on. That's impressive.
That was an image.
You know what? He probably fell in the pond and now he's immune to.
Actually, he probably fell in the pond, so putting on gloves just didn't make sense.
So
to
his
him.
superpower is he doesn't have to wear gloves anymore.
I just remember us eating Taco Bell and like we all saw it together without saying anything of a teenager worker just reaching in the garbage can with his bare hands. We were like, what the heck? And then later that night, we saw him cooking our funnel cake. No, I'm just kidding.
It was a beaver tail, Matt.
Our beaver tail.
He's
Like, hey, I've seen you
there
before.
you go. There goes the beaver tail.
Yeah.
That's our new thing now, Brandon. When we go anywhere and it takes forever to get our food, I'm like, oh, it's another beaver tail.
That really was so bad.
Never again. Never again. But maybe that teen would have a little more respect and put on some gloves if they'd had the themed garbage cans last year. Because they're new, right? It's this year.
I believe those are new. Again, listener, if you remember them last year, let us know. But I'm pretty sure the Terror Ride ones are new.
It's another feather in the cap of Lagoon to say they seem like they're turning a corner. Right?
Yeah.
Slowly but surely, they're getting better at a little more of what we want. I mean, it's a simple thing, having themed trash cans and themed benches, but it's just one thing that makes it more, I wouldn't say immersive, but a little more attention to detail, I guess.
For
Similar
sure.
to like, the bigger parks like a Disneyland.
Yeah.
So
Did you, Brandon, you watched that Efteling video I sent you?
I did.
Yeah. So for our listeners not aware, Efteling is a park in Norway. No, not Norway.
In
Netherlands.
the Netherlands, Amsterdam.
Heavily or inspired Disneyland. If you've never heard of it, you should look it up. It's incredible. But did you see the garbage cans at that park? Did you notice them in the video? at all?
The ones that suck the garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's just be like a random statue and it'll have like a hole in its mouth, or it's like shooting a gun and there'll be a hole in the gun about the size of like a soda can. And if you put your hand close to it, it's like a vacuum. So you put your trash in there and it sucks the trash out of your hand. And they had like, one was a pirate, just very elaborate setup just to suck the trash out of your hand. So Lagoon could improve their game, but we're happy with what they've got.
I wish Lagoon would suck our trash.
What do you mean by that? I knew I couldn't say suck your trash without you getting dirty. That's what it does.
What do you mean I wouldn't get dirty? We're all thinking the same thing, Matt.
I'm not.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Those are
Ano-
really cool.
Another one that we learned about in our previous podcast that I'm not allowed to talk about. A lot of amusement parks across America have like clown heads that are trash cans. And we'd see those all over the place. It'd be cool if Lagoon had a few of those. And I tried to look up on the website if they used to have any cool trash cans. Couldn't find anything, but
Trash can is not the first thing you think of with theming, but yeah. It maybe helps you distract from the teen putting his hand in the garbage. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, on your guys' next trip, you're going to have to look a little closer, see if there's more themed trash cans around.
I'll do my duty.
I'd love to see the cannibal one, if that one exists. That's the one that really should be in your trash, because cannibal eats your phones and your wallets and everything, right?
Yeah.
So the theming is already built in.
I saw a cannibal eat a phone and throw it up.
Oh, we have to talk about something with cannibal.
I don't know if we should talk about it.
Why?
We shouldn't encourage it. I cannot believe it. Go
We
ahead.
should. All right. It was the coolest thing I've seen. The worst and coolest thing. Did I not send you this video, Nate?
I don't think
Somebody
He sent it in the group, I'm pretty sure.
they
You did?
they fished a fish out of some pond.
I think out of the lagoon. I'm pretty sure.
I gotta.
It was
find
over. I think it was over by
I feel like in
the
Pioneer Village area.
tracks.
Yeah. So how did they get a fishing pole into the lagoon?
They
Man,
didn't,
okay.
That was the thing. He just had a wire. It looked like.
Oh, okay. But still, yeah, he was able to catch a fish, and they gave the fish an upgrade. They took him from the slums, whatever fish pond he was in, and they gave him an upgrade, and they dropped the fish. I think it was
Yeah.
mid loop on Cannibal. They dropped it into the water.
Yeah.
So
And
there
it landed in there.
maybe a lone fish living in the Cannibal pool. I'm sure they took it out. They probably saw that video and were like, "Get that fish out of there." But if not, now they know.
I had a few thoughts. That was probably clean water that killed the fish.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it probably killed the fish, or it like got sucked up into a tube that like filters the water because they
filter,
don't
yeah.
expect fish to be in there. So
That was not an upgrade for the fish.
yeah, he did not live, but he was transported in a fanny pack with some water. And I'm impressed how they got the fish out of the fanny pack during the ride and perfectly dropped a slimy, slippery fish into that. Is it a volcano? What exactly is that? The water feature on the ride? Just a
I don't know.
waterfall.
Just a waterfall. Just a waterfall.
It's an amazing waterfall.
I would not encourage that behavior, but it was very, very funny. That's all I'll say about that. Any more discussion on trash cans or benches before we move on to the next topic? Nate, do you have any other tidbits about your favorite bench or your favorite trash can at Lagoon?
I feel like they could
Favorite
use more-
bench?
they could use more benches. Does that count as a topic?
Yeah. I mean, that's a good question though. But is there a favorite bench, a bench you like to sit on at Lagoon that you think?
Any bench that's in the shade
There you go.
is my favorite bench.
It's a good bench.
It's my
The-
favorite.
The biggest concentration of benches seems to be around that mid section of the park.
Yeah, in the tear ride area.
Yeah. They're kind of scattered throughout the rest of the park, but
Kind of a high traffic area.
I don't know if I've spent enough time at Lagoon to have a favorite sitting spot.
I think every ride should just be benches. You just sit down and you slide down when it's your turn.
That's
Move
how lazy
forward.
we are. We just need
Yeah.
benches. But if given the opportunity, would you prefer the shade or the bench? If they shaded every ride or they benched every ride, which would you rather have?
Shade. 100% shade.
You know the next great place you could drop the fish?
Where's that? In the toilet?
In the toilets that spin around. Do you think there's water in there and they could put a fish in there? Make it a clear bowl and put a fish in there so you can see the fish swimming around.
They could put a animatronic, like that little fish at Mickey's house.
Oh, yeah.
When did those? All right, let's talk bathrooms. So we've got bathrooms, but we also have a bathroom culture at Lagoon for some reason. They've got those toilets that are everywhere.
I can only think of two, actually.
They're everywhere in two spots.
Every time I turn around.
The furthest north and the furthest south
That's true.
bathrooms
Okay.
have the toilets spinning.
We need more.
What?
What's
They're great.
Go ahead, Nate.
I was just you're probably saying the same thing. Like, what's the point? Like, whose idea was that, and why? Is it just to make it easy to view where the restrooms are? You can say, go down towards Cannibal when you see a twirling toilet, and you're right there.
It's probably pretty close to that.
It was probably a budget decision of like, we have this much left over. It's not enough for a ride, and it's not enough to fix any rides, but we can get two of these spinning toilets.
How about spinning toilets?
We all want to know who that guy was in the meeting. I got it, guys. Spinning toilets.
I want to shake that guy's hand because
Yeah.
it's so random and pretty pointless, in my opinion. But that's the kinds of things that I love in a theme park.
Yeah,
Amusement
I
park.
agree.
It's just I think we need more fandom for the toilets. A Julia Reagan type of fandom for the spinning toilets at Lagoon. I think we should put them on shirts.
We should.
How do you show that the toilet is spinning though? I guess it loses its allure if it's not in motion.
You could make it a keychain. You push a button like a flashlight and it just starts spinning.
Yeah.
That's a fun one. A keychain or like a Christmas ornament. They should really go all in on these.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say they pick the two probably most obvious bathrooms to put those toilets.
Yeah.
Those bathrooms are not hidden. They're very clearly bathrooms. There's other bathrooms throughout the park that probably could have used those spinning toilets more to show here's the bathroom.
Like Pioneer Village.
Yeah, where's the bathroom?
Down by Swig. And
It's
they
all the
are-
way at the end of Pioneer Village.
Yeah, they're always empty.
Oh, yeah,
and they're
that's
very
right.
outdated.
Well, it goes with the Pioneer Village theme, so I guess
Yep.
it's kind of a themed bathroom.
It is a themed bathroom. Yes, it is.
I thought Swig was gone.
Or whatever that is. I think it's
I
Swig.
think it's still there.
It's still the, I got the
It's still
shark drink.
actually Swig. I thought it was changed to something else, but okay.
I'm
So
not
that's where the bathrooms are. Yeah, you probably could have done, but then again, if you put a spinning toilet in Pioneer Village, that completely just messes the whole aesthetic of Pioneer Village. Have to
If
be
they
a
have-
spinning outhouse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a great idea.
Lagoon, send us the royalty checks when that idea makes tons of money.
Get on it and
Okay, so more spinning toilets. They should do themed spinning toilets for every area, the bathroom they're in. Give it some kind of a theme. Like make the cannibal area spinning toilet a monster of some sort, a man-eating toilet.
So there's those bathrooms by where the haunted houses are and all of those stages for dancing and stuff. You could put like dancing shoes on there.
I like it. What about the one at the south of the park by Colossus? You make it a dragon toilet?
A dragon could come out of the toilet.
Ooh, I like it. What about the Midway toilets?
Where the heck are the Midway toilets?
Kind of
Those
by
toilets.
Oh,
It is
Kittyland.
the
Kittyland.
Dumbo ride ish area.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you could put the bumper cars, a spinning one, and to remember that the bumper cars were right there.
Make it a bumper toilet.
Water sloshing out of it.
Oh, what do they call those booster seats for kids? For toilets? Is there a name for it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like when you're potty training your kid.
A squatty potty?
Yeah, not a squatty potty. That would be good too.
That's probably the bathroom I go to the most. Do you guys have a favorite bathroom or one you visit the most?
The one at my house.
At Lagoon, Nate.
Oh, I do have to say, ever since they put in the two new bathrooms, ones with the spinning toilets on each end of the park, it is less scary to go to the bathroom because there's so many stalls, there's so many urinals that you don't feel overcrowded. And there's a
Mm.
good chance that you can find, if you happen to need to go number two, that you can find one that's not completely disgusting. And I feel like they've done a good job of keeping them clean. I feel like they're not undercover, but just a regular worker seems to be monitoring the bathrooms more.
They just
That's the
sticking
way.
their hands in the bathrooms, no gloves.
Yeah, they definitely don't wear gloves when they clean the toilets, but they're there cleaning them. They seem to be upkept a lot better than they have in years past.
Yeah, when I think of Lagoon, I feel like the bathrooms aren't. They're not a Maverick bathroom.
Okay, can I say something about Maverick bathrooms? Just
Okay.
we were at Richfield on the way
Canab.
home. On the way home from the ranch, we stopped in Richfield, got some Little Caesars pizza, and then we're like, let's go to Maverick and get a drink. Let's go get the bathroom and get some gas. The good news is the bathroom was clean. Bathroom. They had one bathroom
What?
for everybody. So there
In
was like
Richfield?
in Richfield at the Maverick gas station there. I don't know if they have multiple Mavericks, but the one we went to. So people kept coming in to go to the bathroom because that's where you go. You go to Maverick to go to the bathroom. And there was a line and people kept trying to cut the line. We're like, whoa, 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 whoa. Get in the back. I just found it interesting. They would have had a boys and girls bathroom, would have been fine, but one bathroom for the whole.
That's
It was like an old school Maverick though. That's the problem.
yeah.
But yeah, I was like, dang, I thought Maverick was known for their bathrooms, not in Richfield. But
Good to
yes,
know.
you're right. Yeah, I do believe if I had any commercial business, I think that's a huge selling point is make sure your bathrooms are clean.
Yeah, I'm not
And
saying Lagoon
correct.
has like the worst bathrooms. They're not. They're probably well kept, like you said, for what they are. But it's
Do you know
not.
what the grossest bathrooms probably are at Lagoon?
What's that?
Laguna Beach.
Oh, I'm sure.
That's the worst because you're like, oh,
Always wet
I need
on
to
the
go to the
floor.
bed. You just don't know. There's just
Is
this,
it water? Is it pee?
what is it? You're like, at least I'm going to get in some hopefully high chlorine water soon to kill.
So what's the spinning toilet at the Laguna Beach bathroom?
I think it's just a water
Tube,
slide.
A
an
tube?
inner tube, or the little water tubes.
It could just
That
be a
just
pool
spins up
because
there.
people pee in the pool.
It could be like a tube showing like a brown thing that's flushing around like it's going on a water slide.
The little poop emoji is on the water slide.
There
I
you
like
go.
it. Then any other bathrooms we need to have a themed spinning toilet at. I'm trying to think what other ones there are in the park.
Isn't there one in the line of Primordial? And it's kind of secret. I'm pretty sure there's a secret bathroom there.
I don't know.
Oh, is there not
Right by the
bathrooms, like,
lockers.
off? I feel like they do have bathrooms over there, right?
If it's a secret, they
I know
probably
they
don't
have.
want to advertise it.
No,
I
and I
know
think there's a sign on there that says like emergencies only or something.
When you have to go to the bathroom, isn't it always
after
an
waiting for
emergency?
2 hours, you may or may not have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. The first time we went and waited 2 hours, there were those like trailer like bathrooms that you'll find at places like venues,
Oh yeah, it's
outdoor
kind of like
venues and stuff. So they
yeah,
had bathrooms there, and
the
you
high end
could,
porta potties.
yeah, you were able to get out of line, go to the bathroom, and get back in line. So I remember those, but I think we've covered all the bathrooms. Are there bathrooms over by Rattlesnake Rapids? No.
Mm-mm. Remember when somebody had to go to the bathroom. We were waiting in line for the haunted house. They had to go all the way back to Pioneer Village area.
Dang. Do we need more bathrooms at Lagoon?
Or just more hiding spots where people can't see you going to the bathroom.
Yeah, that's probably a better idea.
Yeah. The Pioneer Village, the Midway, the Pavilion bathroom. Yeah. There's not a lot. Are there any others in that spider and like on the other side of that south section of the park? Or is it just that one at the very back?
I think it's just that one.
And there's none at the entrance of the park?
That I'm not sure about. What if there are some by the
Maybe there's somewhere by the lockers.
lockers? The lockers or the fun houses now bathrooms, and we just didn't know this whole time.
Yeah. I haven't heard people complain about the lack of bathrooms. So maybe this is a non-issue that I'm imagining to be an issue, but it seems like the big gap, at least from Rattlesnake to Pioneer Village, that's a long walk to not have a bathroom
That is a long walk.
right there. And then from, say, that bathroom in Pioneer Village, the next closest one is probably the Kittyland bathroom, right? Another big gap. They don't need to add more. They just need the theming like we're talking about.
Yeah, add the signs so people know where to go.
Yeah, there's not really signs.
Oh, I meant like the porta potty or the
The spinning toilets.
spinning toilets.
The spinning advertisement for bathroom. Right. Okay.
I don't know what else we can say about bathrooms.
This may be our most exciting episode yet.
I'm going to be
No.
honest, I had a lot of fun recording this.
I did too.
Watch, we're going to get positive feedback from this episode.
This is going to be the only one we hear from people on. Let us know what your favorite bathroom is, your favorite garbage can, your favorite bench, and also your idea for a theme spinning toilet that they can add to Lagoon. And thank you for listening to This Is the Place podcast.
I love Lagoon.
Bye now.